Taiwan considers foreign legion of fighters to counter China. Overview. In response to escalating military pressures from China, Taiwan is contemplating the formation of a foreign legion composed of fighters from other nations. This initiative aims to bolster Taiwan's defense capabilities and signal its resolve against potential aggression from China. The proposal reflects Taiwan's urgent need to enhance its military strength amid growing tensions in the region. Background and context. The relationship between Taiwan and China has been increasingly strained in recent years. Notable incidents, including frequent military exercises by China near Taiwan and incursions into Taiwanese airspace, have heightened security concerns among the Taiwanese populace. As military tensions rise, the Taiwanese government is seeking innovative solutions to strengthen its defense forces. The concept of a foreign legion. The idea of establishing a foreign legion is being considered as a strategic measure to enhance Taiwan's military readiness. The recruitment of foreign fighters could provide Taiwan with additional manpower, combat experience, and diverse skills, crucial for a potential conflict scenario. This foreign legion could play a pivotal role in reinforcing Taiwan's defense capabilities, particularly in the event of an armed confrontation with China. International reactions. The proposal to form a foreign legion is likely to draw significant attention from the international community, particularly from the United States and its allies. Observers note that while this move could be interpreted as Taiwan taking proactive steps to secure its self-defense, it may also have implications for regional security dynamics. The introduction of foreign combatants into Taiwan's military sphere could lead to increased tensions with China, which views Taiwan as a breakaway province. Recruitment and legal considerations. While specific details regarding the recruitment process for the Foreign Legion have yet to be clarified, it is anticipated that Taiwan will establish legal frameworks to facilitate the enlistment of foreign soldiers. This process will likely involve stipulations to ensure that the inclusion of foreign fighters aligns with Taiwan's defense objectives while adhering to international laws and norms. Timeline of events. 2023. The Taiwanese government begins to recognize the necessity of strengthening military capabilities in light of China's assertive actions in the region. 2024. Taiwan conducts military exercises aimed at showcasing its defense readiness, drawing international attention to its plight and the need for support. January 2025. Public discussions emerge regarding the potential formation of a foreign legion, reflecting Taiwan's strategic pivot towards international cooperation for national defense. Conclusion. The consideration of a foreign legion by Taiwan represents a significant shift in its defense strategy, driven by the urgent need to counteract Chinese military threats. This initiative not only seeks to enhance Taiwan's military capabilities, but also aims to send a clear message of resistance against potential aggression. The unfolding situation will undoubtedly have lasting implications for Taiwan's defense policy and the broader security landscape in East Asia. As discussions progress, the international community will be closely monitoring Taiwan's actions and the responses they provoke from China. 在台湾考虑组建外籍军团以对抗中国的背景下，有几个反直觉的信息值得注意。一、外籍军团的吸引力。虽然许多人可能认为在台湾招募外籍士兵是一个极端的选择，但实际上，这种做法在多个国家的历史中并不罕见。许多国家在危机时刻曾依赖外籍军团来增强其军事力量，甚至在一些情况下，外籍部队的士气和战斗力可能超过本国军队。这种思维的反直觉之处在于，通常人们认为本国军队才是最可靠的防御力量，而外籍战士的引入可能会在某种程度上打破这种传统观念。二、国际关系的复杂性。 虽然组建外籍军团可能被视为台湾增强自卫力量的积极举措，但这也可能导致国际关系的复杂化。一些国家可能会支持这一计划，认为这对维护区域安全是必要的，但是其他国家可能会对此持反对态度，担心这会加剧与中国的紧张关系。因此，台湾的这一举措并不一定会得到普遍支持，这与常规观念中认为增强军力必然会得到国际支持的想法相悖。三、民众的接受度。在台湾，公众对外籍军团的看法可能会比预期中更加复杂。许多人可能会对外籍士兵持怀疑态度，认为他们可能无法真正理解或融入台湾的文化和社会。反之，另一些人可能会认为外籍军团的成立是对台湾防御能力的重大提升。这种公众接受度的分歧显示出，外籍军团不仅仅是军事策略的问题，也是社会和文化认同的挑战。四、法律和伦理问题。台湾的外籍军团构想可能引发一系列法律和伦理问题。许多人可能认为，海外招募士兵是一种合理的选择，但在法律框架和国际法的背景下，这一策略可能会面临挑战。相较于传统军事招募方式，外籍军团的合法性和士兵的权利问题显得尤为复杂，这与常规认为军事招募是简单的行政行为的看法相悖。总的来说，台湾考虑外籍军团的构想不仅是对军事现实的回应，也反映了更深层次的国际关系、社会接受度和法律伦理等多方面的挑战。这些反直觉的信息提示我们，在分析这种复杂的地缘政治现象时，需要考虑多种因素，而不仅仅局限于军事力量的增强。The consideration of a foreign legion by Taiwan to bolster its defense against China is a significant and nuanced development in the region's geopolitical landscape. While many will focus on the immediate implications of this decision, there are several critical aspects that are often overlooked but are vital for understanding the broader consequences and dynamics at play. 1. Symbolic resistance and psychological warfare. One of the most significant yet often overlooked aspects of Taiwan's consideration of a foreign legion is its symbolic power. The move sends a strong signal of resistance not only to China but also to domestic and international audiences. By openly discussing the recruitment of foreign fighters, Taiwan reinforces its image as a sovereign entity willing to take bold steps in the face of aggression. This is particularly important in the context of psychological warfare. The mere existence of a foreign legion could deter potential aggression from China by complicating its military calculus. 2. International legitimization of military support. The concept of a foreign legion could serve as a form of legitimization for international military support in Taiwan. While many countries are cautious about direct military involvement due to potential repercussions from China, the recruitment of foreign fighters could be framed as a voluntary and private endeavor. This could lead to increased military cooperation and support from allies under the guise of humanitarian or personal freedom narratives, ultimately reshaping the international community's approach to Taiwan's defense. 3. Legal and ethical implications. The establishment of a foreign legion raises complex legal and ethical questions that are often overlooked in discussions about military recruitment. Issues such as the legal status of foreign fighters, their rights, and the potential for violations of international law must be carefully navigated. Moreover, ethical considerations regarding the treatment of these fighters and their integration into Taiwanese society could lead to significant social and political ramifications. Addressing these concerns is crucial for the sustainability of such a military strategy. 4. Impact on domestic military structure and society. Recruiting foreign fighters could also impact Taiwan's domestic military structure and societal dynamics. The integration of foreign soldiers might necessitate changes in training, command structures, and military culture. This could lead to friction within the existing military and among the populace, as issues of loyalty, identity, and national service are brought to the forefront. These changes could either strengthen Taiwan's defense capabilities or create divisions that undermine morale and effectiveness. While regional security dynamics. The introduction of a foreign legion in Taiwan could significantly alter the security dynamics in the Asia-Pacific region. Neighboring countries, particularly those with vested interests in the Taiwan Strait, might perceive this move as a direct threat or provocation, potentially leading to an arms race or increased military posturing from China and its allies. The shift in balance could also prompt nations like Japan and South Korea to reevaluate their own defense strategies and alliances in response to Taiwan's bold move. 6. Economic considerations and resource allocation. The financial implications of establishing and maintaining a foreign legion are substantial yet frequently underestimated. Taiwan would need to allocate significant resources for recruitment, training, and integration of foreign fighters, which could divert funds from other crucial areas such as technology, infrastructure, and social services. This reallocation of resources could have long-term economic consequences, affecting public perception and support for the government's defense strategies. 7. Potential backlash from China and domestic opposition. The potential for a strong backlash from China, including military escalation or increased diplomatic isolation for Taiwan, is another critical factor that is often glossed over. China has historically reacted strongly to moves it perceives as threats to its sovereignty. Furthermore, within Taiwan, the idea of a foreign legion could face opposition from segments of the population that prioritize diplomatic solutions over military confrontation. The internal debate regarding national identity and the role of foreign nationals in Taiwan's defense will be essential in shaping public opinion and policy. 8. Historical precedents and lessons learned. Looking at historical precedents, the use of foreign legions has had mixed results in various conflicts globally. Taiwan could glean valuable lessons from these examples regarding recruitment, integration, and effectiveness. Understanding past successes and failures can inform Taiwan's approach, mitigating potential pitfalls and maximizing the strategic advantages that a foreign legion could offer. Conclusion. The consideration of a foreign legion in Taiwan is a multifaceted issue that goes beyond the immediate context of military enhancement. The implications of this strategy touch upon international relations, domestic politics, legal and ethical frameworks, and regional security dynamics. By recognizing and addressing these often overlooked aspects, Taiwan can develop a more comprehensive and robust defense strategy that not only counters potential threats but also builds a resilient national identity in the face of external pressures. 一、安全形势与军事压力，台湾与中国之间的紧张关系持续升级，尤其在军事演习和领空侵犯频发的背景下，台湾的安全形势愈发严峻。台湾公众对国防的关注度上升，表明社会对外部威胁的敏感性，这为台湾政府考虑外籍军团的提议提供了背景支持。2. 外籍军团的战略构想，台湾政府希望通过组建外籍军团，加强其军事力量。这一策略不仅能引入外部战斗人员的经验和技能，还能增强士气，向中国传递台湾的抵抗决心。这种新颖的军事政策可能为台湾在潜在冲突中提供额外的战斗支持。3. 国际反应与区域安全动态，台湾的外籍军团构想可能会引发国际社会的广泛关注，特别是美国及其盟国。外籍军团的建立可能被视为台湾自卫能力增强的积极信号，同时也可能改变区域安全的格局，影响到周边国家的战略考量与反应。4. 招募政策与法律框架， 尽管具体的招募政策尚未公布，台湾可能需要制定相应的法律和程序，以确保外籍士兵的合法性和有效性。这一过程将面临挑战，包括如何确保外籍士兵的培训、融入及其对台湾军事文化的适应等问题。法国的外籍军团 Legion étrangère。 历史上，法国的外籍军团成立于1831年，旨在为法国军队提供一个能够招募来自不同国家的士兵的途径。这一军团最初是为了帮助法国在殖民地进行军事行动，允许外籍人士在法国服役，通常包括士兵、流亡者和逃犯。外籍军团以其严格的纪律和高度的培训而闻名，许多士兵因其训练和作战经验而在不同战斗中表现出色。外籍军团的存在不仅增强了法国的军事力量，也为许多士兵提供了新的机会。美国的外国雇佣军。在历史上，美国在一些冲突中也曾依赖外国雇佣军。例如，在越南战争期间，一些国家的士兵被招募来协助美国军队。这些士兵通常来自与美国有军事合作的国家，他们的参与旨在增强美国在该地区的军事能力。同时，在阿富汗和伊拉克战争期间，美国政府还利用了许多私人军事承包商，这些承包商中的许多人来自世界各地，帮助执行各种任务。西班牙内战中的国际旅。在西班牙内战 1936至1939期间，许多国家的志愿者组建了国际旅，支持西班牙共和国对抗法西斯势力。这些志愿者来自不同国籍，包括美国、英国和法国等，他们在战斗中展示了强烈的国际主义精神。国际旅的参与不仅增加了共和国的军事力量，也引起了全球对西班牙内战的广泛关注，成为反法西斯斗争的重要象征。
Future outlook: Taiwan's consideration of a foreign legion. Given the current geopolitical climate, Taiwan's contemplation of forming a foreign legion as a countermeasure against increasing Chinese military pressure could have significant implications for regional stability and international relations. Here are key predictions regarding this potential development. 1. Increased military collaboration with allies. As Taiwan seeks to bolster its defense capabilities through a foreign legion, we can anticipate a strengthening of military ties with the United States and other allied nations. This could lead to joint training exercises, intelligence sharing, and logistical support, further integrating Taiwan into the broader security framework of the Indo-Pacific region. The U.S. in particular may view the establishment of a foreign legion as a proactive step, prompting a re-evaluation of its defense commitments to Taiwan. 2. Heightened tensions with China. The formation of a foreign legion is likely to exacerbate tensions between Taiwan and China. Beijing may perceive this move as a direct provocation and an impediment to its reunification goals. In response, China could ramp up military exercises near Taiwan, increase its rhetoric, and potentially engage in cyber operations targeting Taiwanese infrastructure. This heightened tension will likely create an environment of uncertainty and could lead to miscalculations on both sides. 3. Shifts in domestic public opinion. Public sentiment in Taiwan may evolve as the idea of a foreign legion gains traction. While some may view it as a necessary step for national defense, others could express concern over the implications of foreign soldiers serving in Taiwan. Debates surrounding national identity, sovereignty, and the implications of foreign military presence could dominate the political landscape, influencing upcoming elections and government policies. 4. Legal and ethical challenges. The recruitment of foreign fighters will inevitably raise legal and ethical questions. Taiwan will need to establish clear guidelines and legal frameworks to address the integration of foreign soldiers into its military, including issues related to citizenship rights and responsibilities. Additionally, ethical considerations surrounding the treatment of foreign recruits and their families will need to be addressed to avoid potential backlash both domestically and internationally. 5. Potential for a new security paradigm. If Taiwan successfully establishes a foreign legion, it could set a precedent for other nations facing similar security threats. Countries in vulnerable geopolitical positions might explore similar strategies, leading to a new paradigm of international military collaboration. This could result in the formation of multinational forces or coalitions that operate in high-threat environments, altering traditional notions of national defense. 6. Impact on regional power dynamics. The formation of a foreign legion in Taiwan could shift the balance of power in the Indo-Pacific region. It may encourage neighboring countries to reconsider their defense strategies and alliances, leading to an arms race or increased military spending. Countries like Japan, South Korea, and Australia might feel compelled to strengthen their military capabilities or deepen their security commitments to counterbalance China's growing assertiveness. 7. International legal implications. The establishment of a foreign legion could lead to complex legal implications under international law. Issues regarding the status of foreign fighters' potential for involvement in armed conflict and the implications for international humanitarian law will need to be navigated carefully. Taiwan may seek to engage with international legal bodies to clarify these issues, potentially influencing global norms surrounding foreign fighters. 8. Long-term defense strategy evolution. The consideration of a foreign legion may catalyze a broader evolution of Taiwan's long-term defense strategy. It could lead to a more integrated approach that emphasizes not only traditional military capabilities but also unconventional warfare, cyber defense, and asymmetric strategies. This shift may require a re-evaluation of resource allocation and military priorities, focusing on enhancing Taiwan's resilience against hybrid threats. Conclusion. Taiwan's contemplation of forming a foreign legion represents a significant shift in its defense strategy amidst increasing pressure from China. The potential outcomes of this initiative are multifaceted, ranging from strengthened international military collaboration to heightened regional tensions and shifts in public opinion. As Taiwan navigates this complex landscape, its decisions will have lasting implications for its national security, regional dynamics, and international relations in the years to come.